Hello to whoever's watching this, which I doubt there are that many of you, but anyway, I just made this channel and I figured just as a fan of history and whatnot, I'd like to make a Rome 2 campaign playthrough. So for those of you who are interested in that sort of thing, let's get started. No. I think I'm going to do a grand campaign. I've always played as, I feel like House of Junia is actually a pretty good idea because one of the best ways to get money is through agriculture, and they get a lot of money from it, 30% extra, so that's a great bonus to have. So I think I'll start as them, and if you ask me, legendary is like way too hard, but very hard is sort of easy. There's no good in between, so that's just what I'm gonna go with right now is very hard. And we'll get started here as soon as it loads. Now I should point out that my computer's a little old. You can probably hear it in the background making a bunch of noise. And sometimes my mouse just gets randomly disconnected, which is a huge pain in the ass, but if I just like slam it against my desktop, it starts working again. So modern problems require modern solutions, you know. I might just edit out this loading screen in post, because it's slower than molasses uphill in January. Listen to that music. Isn't that wonderful? Doesn't that just get you ready to destroy inferior cultures? I know it makes me feel some kind of way. I've never recorded a video like this, so really, I have no clue what to say. But we'll get there when we get there. Here's a riddle for any of you that are down for it. Just put your answer in the comments section. What counts for as little as 13, but as much as 50?
You are at war with the
okay, here we go.
March north and capture their territories. This will allow you to consolidate Italia and ensure the
Okay, yeah, shut the fuck up. I know what I'm doing. Alright. So here we are. So we start out at war with the Etruscan League. This would have been historically during the time, more broadly, in the ancient world of the successor states of Alexander the Great, like Macedon, the Seleucid Empire, the Ptolemies down in Egypt. And Rome at this point in history was a regional power. mostly just influential in Italy. I believe this is set just after the Pyrrhic Wars, where they fended off Pyrrhus, who was from Epirus, and just before they went to war with Carthage for the first time, the First Punic War. But anyway, let's start getting things in order. I think I'm gonna want to send her up here to see what's going on. And it looks like they have a small army, and I should be able to take him out. First, I'll just put my fleet here for the little bit of extra public order bonus. And I'll take, let's see what else is around here. Well, I guess I can't see that settlement, but I think the first order of business should just be to destroy this army, if I can get close enough. Good. It's pretty lopsided, so I might as well just auto-resolve. Get fucked. Take the money. Oh, that did a lot of damage to that Hastati. But can I get back in here? I'm gonna bring it back in just so we can replenish a little bit. Let's see. Alright. Let's get the buildings in order. Let's see. Probably gonna want money we can get from the factory. Public order seems fine, so I'm not gonna worry about that too much. The food's gonna be important, so let's see. I'll build a farm in Cosentia. And should probably recruit some troops. I kind of wish I had waited and just recruited them here, because this is where the actual war is going on, but it shouldn't be a huge problem for right now. And let me see. So Brutus, the head of our household, he is currently the dictator and commander of my fleet, which is kind of pointless. I usually like having my main character, the head of my household, at the head of my main army, so I'm gonna get rid of him there and give him, I'll do that next turn, and next turn I'll make him the head of this army. And this guy, I'll recruit some troops for him to solve a couple of stati. And research. Which do I think is more important? Probably can't go wrong with military research. Can never go wrong with learning how to crush inferior cultures and enslave and kill tens of thousands. And I'll have her steal food for me. Let's check the diplomacy. Syracuse is usually down to make friends. Yes.
Excellent.
Maybe Massilia.
Greetings, my friend.
Oops.
You have my ear for your speech, and if it profits my...
Athens, maybe?
Be welcome.
No. I'm not gonna give him money for it.
Stand upon just 2 pillars.
Alright, whatever. Yeah, I'll just take Balathri next turn. And then I'll put Brutus in this army. And that should about do it for now. I feel like the very beginning, the first stages of the game, are kind of the boring parts. I think it gets a little better once you get, like, I don't know, 15 turns in. Because that allows the game to kind of develop a little bit. Let's go here and take this. They will cower before Rome. And we'll crucify them along the Appian Way.
How can I be of assistance? As you command.
So that gives us more wealth from commerce, so I'll put in this thing that gives us wealth for commerce. Build that up.
At your command.
Guess I should probably recruit some more troops. I don't need all these levies though. Just a waste of my money.
Fight for Rome.
This should be good. And I'll replace him with Brutus. Wait. Can I not? What? Oh. This is the main dude, right? Marcus Junius Brutus? I think so. Yeah, sure, it's fine. Yeah, we're good. We're Gucci. And I'll probably... Let's check diplomacy real quick, see if anything is developed. Why does Massilia not like us? Guess I like the Etruscan. Carthage. Now, Carthage, interesting fact about them, is that they actually sacrifice babies. Much like modern day Democrats. They're Phoenicians, which means they're related to the people who lived in what is today like Lebanon and that area of the Levant. A lot of people think Hannibal was black, and while technically he did come from Africa, he would have looked more like an Arab than someone from south of the Sahara. But yeah. So I don't know, that might do it for this turn. Unless I want to bring this guy up here.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, I'm pretty much broke. Yeah, I'll just capture Arminium, and then I'll bring both my armies to bear down on here in Corsica. Next turn. I think I'll probably record this until I'll keep this recording going until I defeat the Etruscan League, however long that takes. Okay. Syracuse and Epirus. I'm gonna stay out of that. Athens and Epirus. I guess I could declare war on Epirus to get diplomatic bonuses with Athens and Syracuse, but they're right here next to Brundisium, and I just don't want to deal with that right now. So they can fuck off. I guess next order of business would be to take Arminium. In the meantime, I'm gonna want to be able to recruit some cavalry and some principes. So I'll build a barracks and come down here, and next turn I'll drag my nuts across their face. Okay. I never really know what strategy to go with the research. I'm always bouncing back and forth between military and civil. Maybe one is better. Maybe it's just better to focus on one all the time, but I don't even know. But I guess, well, I can right now just get some velites, or velites, as it would have been pronounced in Latin. The thing about Latin, most people don't know, at least as far as its pronunciation goes, every C would have been pronounced like a K. For instance, Caesar would have been pronounced Kaiser with a K, and W's, or V's as in velites, would have actually been like a U sound, or a W, so it would have been like velites, because they didn't make the V sound. So if you wanted a little linguistics lesson, there you go. But I guess I don't need to worry too much about the politics right now, because I'm protected for a while, but maybe I should start. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. Giving these guys some promotions just to keep them happy. I think it's interesting that back in ancient times, people were so much more willing to revolt and murder their politicians, which I guess I respect them for that, because sometimes politicians need to die, I guess, but it's not a call to terrorism, by the way. Definitely do not go out and attempt to kill your local politicians. But I just think it's interesting. I think that comes from the fact that people are so much more used to seeing like terrible things and people dying constantly. So they were just a lot more willing to throw down if they're, for whatever reason. And I guess that's good. Not that I advocate for political violence. At least not under current circumstances. But anyway, next turn. So a few weeks ago, or a week ago or so, I was playing a multiplayer battle. I was defending a city, and that was the first time I had played multiplayer in a long time, because I usually just do the campaigns. And the person I was playing with, my other defender, sent in the recording to a YouTuber named Pixelated Apollo. If you're a fan of Total War, you might have heard of him. And basically, I was playing as Macedon, and he kind of cooked me. He's like, this guy, he's not very good. He looks like he's new. And everybody in the comments was roasting me, telling me what a bad player I was. And it hurt my feelings. But if you want to check out that video, it's on his channel. It's called like Siege in a Sandstorm. And I was playing as Macedon, and we won, but I didn't do so well. Alright. So they're starting to build up their forces over here, which is a little worrying. But it's not too scary yet. I don't know what I think I'm probably gonna want more agriculture. More tax rate. I just need money to get my military going better at this point, so I can come over here and murder these guys to death. Let's see. I'm gonna send her up here just to see what the fuck's going on. Okay, so that dude's sitting there diddling himself. But any turn now, Carthage is definitely going to declare war on me. That's just the way it works. The campaign works, it always does that. So I might as well just be ready for it.
Enter, friend, and I must accept, although my honor cries out against.
A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is not welcome. Be like a spear and have a point. Ha ha!
Haha. Ha. Funny.
Our ancestors were proud.
Oh yeah, give me that money.
Against the world. For now, can we?
Yes.
This is fair to my people. All that's left is to drink until we roll beneath the benches.
That's right, baby.
A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is.
Okay, they'll trade with me, but they might declare war on me. Whatever.
The blessing of the Olympians upon you.
Come on.
Then do your
No?
noble.
Okay, I guess they don't like me. I guess in the meantime I can just sit here and wait. And then soon I'll kill these fuckers. But anyway, if you're enjoying the video, make sure to like and leave a comment telling me, saying, wow, this content's really great. You're awesome. Thank you so much. And if you don't like it, just write a comment calling me a faggot or something. There's no such thing as bad feedback, but, well, there is, but I don't view it that way. Let's see here. Take some Velites, then we still got 2 more turns, and then I'll recruit some Principes. Ostumia Scapula. I feel like these aren't super important. I don't know, I usually don't recruit spies. Okay. Troubled populace. Well, the pubs are just gonna have to deal with it. I feel like it would have been great being a Roman patrician, because if anything went wrong in your life, if anything was bad, you could always just go back to your villa estate in downtown Rome and fuck your boy slaves, as they used to do.
Ready for battle.
I guess also,
It's your command.
I don't know, I just think it's interesting that back in those days, in a way, you could do whatever the fuck you wanted. Like if you were horny,
For battle.
you could just run into the next town over, or like join the Legion and go into some foreign territory and just kidnap some beautiful blonde German woman, and she would be your slave war wife. You couldn't do anything about it, and you'd have Coochie on lockdown permanently. Obviously, that's completely morally incorrect, and you should definitely not kidnap women and rape them, but it was an option back then. Anyway, I'm still waiting for this to get upgraded, so I'm gonna just upgrade my towns. Farming settlement's probably going to be important. I think I want to recruit a champion soon, so... Or maybe... No, I'm going to get more wealth from agriculture. So I can make big boy money. Sometimes I like to ally with Syracuse, but I think I want this whole province of Magna Graecia to myself, so hopefully Carthage just takes them out, and then I'll just swoop in and take Syracuse for myself. And it's always a bitch to capture Karos. Like it just seems like Carthage does everything they can to hang on to this settlement, and it's always super well defended. But that's a problem for another time.
We hunger for battle.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Do you still not want to trade with me?
Welcome.
You fucking bastard.
No. Your
No.
terms are reasonable as they leave your mouth, but less convincing when they reach my ears.
Well, you're a fucking whore, you know that?
Athena has blessed you with the wisdom to speak well.
Whatever.
The armies of mighty Carthage come for you.
Didn't see that coming. The armies of mighty Carthage will proceed to suck your balls. Okay. Want a couple equites, a couple principes, and soon I probably want a fleet too, eventually. Yeah. Well, I guess I can't. Is it really that expensive? How much is it? Oh shit. They're almost twice as expensive as a study. Oh, I do think I need them. Leave him here. Let's see if Syracuse wants to fight Carthage.
I am honored to greet such an
Come on,
ambassador
baby.
of such worthy. While your rhetoric is sound, the substance of your offer is sadly lacking.
That's no bueno. They start fighting eventually. At least usually they do.
Ready for orders. Would you kindly
Oh, now
enter
you
a
want to
trade
trade?
between our people?
Of course. So, I just made this channel a couple of days ago, and I'm not really sure what exactly I want to do with it yet. Disease sense number, but I wanted mainly a historical focus, nothing too serious. I'm interested in politics, but I don't know if I really want to annoy people with my bullshit opinions. That's such a cunt move that it just gave me disease. And now it's gonna infect the city of Rome. What a fucking cunt. Anyway.
Your next command. And the move. We hunger for battle.
But anyway. So I'm not really sure where I'm gonna go with this, but we'll have fun. I'm sure of it. Actually, I'm not going to recruit anything in this army. I want to get fixed public order here and start converting this settlement to Latin.
Ready for battle.
Let's see. I do want to lower recruitment cost, so
Commander.
and all of these fuckers are gonna die by the time it's over, or like half of each unit are, which is no bueno.
Orders.
And then I'm not sure if I want to build an auxiliary here, because then I can get better cab. Nah. I don't know what to do with the money I have left. I guess I'm gonna have to want to build a navy so I can take settlements in this sea right here, this Sea of Tirhenum. So I guess here at Neapolis, I'll build a shipwright. Okie dokie. That's good. Politics. We're good for now. I have no idea how long I've been recording, but I'll go for a couple more turns. And of course, it's so stupid. I hate the whole disease thing. I'm not even in the city, and it's like now it's infected, and everyone's gonna die, and your troops aren't gonna replenish. It's like, why are you doing this to me? I guess I'm gonna have to defend that town from these guys soon. In the meantime, I will recruit some more troops. Or wait a minute, maybe I wanna... I'm gonna recruit... No, what the fuck? I thought I already... Okay, one more turn, then I can. I guess I'll just focus on the home front and build more big boy buildings. And then once all these are built, things are gonna get better. I'll have more money to spend on my army later. But that is definitely a huge pain in my ass that this army got diseased. It's kind of hot as balls in my room right now. It's winter, and you'd think it would be cold. Winter in Michigan is cold, but for whatever reason, the dorm rooms that I'm in are always super fucking hot, no matter what.
Waiting for more orders. Ready for battle. It is a great and glorious thing to die for Rome.
I don't know if I just want to get rid of the Histati and save some income on them, so I can just recruit a full stack of drink pays, but I think it's more important to just have them for right now. And I pulled out of the lottery, so these guys can replenish a little bit. Other than that, I guess I'll just take more study. So, another quick history lesson. Back in the Roman Republican era, so before, in this time period, they always set their armies up in 3 lines. The first being the Histati, which were the young men. Generally, I want to say between like 19 to 23 years old, and they didn't have a whole lot of armor, but they were eager to show their courage and skill in battle, so they figured they would have like the best charge and generally just wear out the enemy first, and then they'd send in the Principes, who were the more experienced, older, better equipped veterans who would just go in and mop things up. And if all else failed, they'd have the Triarii back in reserve. And they were armed as spearmen, more similar to the old Greek hoplite style.
We hunger for battle.
So that's how the Republican era Roman army functioned. And it works more or less pretty well. They did end up conquering most of the Mediterranean that way. Let's see what I want to do. What do I want to do about these guys? I want to like... Some of them need to fucking die, basically. Because I don't feel like balancing a bunch of different parties, because I know they will at some point revolt against me, and that's just a huge pain in the ass, and I don't want to deal with it. But I can't do a whole lot about it right now.
My people are proud. As
Sure. Alrighty, so
Ready for orders. Commander,
let's see.
advance.
Can I replenish
Once.
in here? Okay, cool. Not quite able to attack him yet. But once... I should be able to take out this army with these guys.
Fight.
And then I'm gonna make my way over here and fucking murder them. But I think right now is as good a time as any to get a fleet going, which is a little expensive, but I'm gonna want to be able to escort my armies over there and fight off some of the other fleets. But apparently I'm fucking broke, so I can't yet, but I will.
At your command.
If my commentary is kind of cringe, you'll have to excuse that, because I've never made a YouTube video like this before, or really any YouTube video. So, if I'm really just that awful, just say so in the comments, and I'll stop making YouTube videos forever.
We hunger for battle.
So, yeah. I want to get at least one battle in this video before I cut the recording. I kind of wanted to make that the battle of that invasion force landing, but I guess they pussied out. Just wasting my goddamn time. This video is probably going to be a little boring. I'm aware of that for that reason. It drives me nuts that he wants to go all the way around when he could just go like right there and attack him. What if I simply... Okay, I'm gonna take these guys down here.
Commander, you have further orders?
And then next turn,
Ready for orders.
I'll start sending them over here. In the meantime, I'll build up my navy a bit.
Ready for battle. Your command. Ordering.
And each of these units are like the slightest bit undermanned, but it's such a small amount. It's not really a huge deal. Like 77 out of 80 is whatever. And then I'll have this army maintain Italia. The balance of power is not in my favor, but it should be able to win this, I believe. And this can be the one battle for the video. Because the AI is always really retarded in these city assaults. So you can usually pull off a pretty decent victory, even if the balance of power isn't in your favor. Plus I have some skirmishers and they don't. And I know what they're about to do is just send their general head first straight into whatever troops I have set up at a choke point, and they'll just get cut down immediately or shot down by my skirmishers. Alright, so they're probably just gonna run up straight through this center right here. So I'm just gonna set up my plebs right here, and then the general will get bogged down in them, and then I'll have my Principes sitting here waiting to fuck them. And then I keep my Rory in reserve back here. and my levees right here. Then I'll pull these guys off the ocean right away, and they can join in too.
Support ships at your command. The eyes of the Senate and all Rome are upon us today. We must make them proud that we are their defenders. To the shore.
Watch. He's just gonna run straight into the plebs.
Levies! Victory for Rome! Our general is under attack.
And you're gonna get cut down, but that's gonna give me time to take out his general. And I'll send out those plebs just to waste their time. So I'm gonna need these Principes in order to kill both of them.
Is dead.
And just like that, their general's already dead.
Brave Romans to a man.
Sweet. Okay, quit firing.
For the gods. General.
Okay, stop firing.
Double time. Your orders. Levies. Cohorts parati.
Levies up. And then I'm gonna try and sandwich the spearmen.
Proud Romans all.
What the fuck are you doing? Don't run away from me.
By your command. In service to Rome, Jupiter gives us strength.
Okay, I'm just gonna charge the plebs into them and
Missiles ready and waiting. Principes.
bring the Principes up behind them.
Follow me. Roma Invicta. Rororii. General. Hail. Stop now.
Wow, they're just getting murdered. I almost feel bad.
Ready. We are forward. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Romans, ready for duty.
Why the fuck are they running from me? That's so not cool.
Hold men.
What a bunch of bastards.
Jupiter gives us strength.
Where the fuck are they going?
General.
Whatever.
Charge. Spearman.
It's rather strange.
Double time.
I've never known them to just run away.
Proud Romans all.
Oh, they're trying to flank me. Interesting. Okay, whatever.
Jupiter gives us strength. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I guess that's a strategy.
Levies. For the gods. General. Forward.
I suppose that works. Now they're gonna kill them. And that'll do it. Just clean them up. Make sure they're all dead. And yeah, that'll about do it. That was kind of strange the way they just ran away. But I think that should just destroy their army. Like I said, very hard difficulty seems too easy, but legendary is damn near impossible. Unless I just suck. Which is definitely a possibility. This loading screen's kind of long, what the hell? There we go. He's dead. And I'll take the money. But that should about do it for this episode. I'm not sure how long I've been recording for, but I think that was good. We made a little bit of progress, secured all of Italia, at least the boot part, and we're set to for next time for our invasion of, what's it called? Fuck, what is it called? Corsica. That's where Napoleon came from, yeah. I don't know if they called it Corsica back then, but I guess it did. But yep, that'll do it for this one. If you want to see more, tell me in the comments. If not, I'll fuck off. Have a good one.